Have you ever wondered what it would be like to have a phone that can completely hide what you're looking at from prying eyes? Well, Samsung might just be bringing this sci-fi dream to reality with its upcoming S26 Ultra. But here's the catch. They're using some pretty questionable AI-generated marketing videos to show it off. Today we're diving deep into everything we know about the Samsung Galaxy S26 Ultra, from its camera specs to that revolutionary privacy display feature. And trust me, some of Samsung's recent marketing choices are raising more eyebrows than excitement. So stick around because we're about to uncover whether this phone is truly groundbreaking or if Samsung is just trying too hard to create hype. Let's start with the big picture here. Samsung is gearing up for their Galaxy Unpacked 2026 event, scheduled for February 25th in San Francisco. This is where we expect to see the S26 series make its official debut, along with some new buds. But the star of the show will undoubtedly be the S26 Ultra. Now, before we get into the juicy details, let me tell you about the camera situation because it's both impressive and a little disappointing. According to reliable leaks from Ice Universe, the S26 Ultra is sticking with a 12-megapixel front camera. Yes, you heard that right, the same resolution as the previous generation. This front camera uses a 1/3.2-inch Sony sensor with a /2.2 aperture and 1.12 micrometer pixel size. It also offers an 85-degree field of view, which should give you wider selfies. Now, I know what you're thinking. Why isn't Samsung upgrading the selfie camera? It seems like they're focusing their efforts elsewhere, which brings us to the rear camera setup. The S26 Ultra is rumored to pack a serious quad rear camera system. The main attraction is a 200-megapixel primary sensor with optical image stabilization. That's a lot of pixels, and it should deliver incredibly detailed photos. Alongside this massive main camera, there's expected to be a 50-megapixel ultra-wide camera. This ultra-wide lens reportedly offers a 120-degree field of view, perfect for capturing those sweeping landscape shots or fitting everyone into a group photo. But wait, there's more. The phone is also expected to feature a 50-megapixel periscope telephoto camera with 5x optical zoom and optical image stabilization. And if that wasn't enough zoom for you, there's supposedly a 10-megapixel telephoto lens with 3x optical zoom as well. This gives you multiple zoom options depending on what you're trying to capture. Moving on to the display, we're looking at a 6.9-inch with dynamic AMOLED 2x screen. The resolution is expected to be 1400 by 3120 pixels with a smooth 120 Hz refresh rate. Samsung is also reportedly including Gorilla Armor 2 protection to keep that massive screen safe from drops and scratches. Under the hood, the Galaxy S26 Ultra is rumored to run on the Snapdragon 8 Elite Gen 5 for Galaxy chipset. This processor is built on a 3nm process, which should deliver excellent performance while being energy efficient. Memory options could go up to 16 gigs of RAM with storage reaching up to 1 TB. That's more than enough space for all your photos, videos, and apps. The battery is expected to be 5000 mAh with support for 60-watt fast charging. While 60-watt isn't the fastest charging speed we've seen in 2026, it should still get you from 0 to full pretty quickly. Now let's talk about the feature that's got everyone talking, the privacy display. Samsung has been teasing this feature heavily, and it's honestly pretty cool in concept. The idea is simple: prevent shoulder surfing by making your screen visible only to you. The technology works by narrowing the light paths from the display. This means only someone directly in front of the phone can see what's on the screen clearly. Anyone trying to peek from the side or at an angle would just see a darkened display. Samsung calls this zero peeking privacy, and it can apparently be applied to the entire screen or just specific parts. Imagine being able to hide just your keyboard when typing passwords or blacking out your banking app while keeping the rest of the screen visible. This could be genuinely useful for people who use their phones in public spaces frequently. But here's where things get interesting, and not in a good way. Samsung's marketing approach for this feature has been questionable at best. They released a teaser video showing someone on public transport trying to look at another passenger's phone screen. The problem? The entire video is AI generated, and it's pretty obvious. The video shows a woman reading on a subway while two people lean over to read her screen. She turns on the privacy display, the screen goes dark for the snoopers, and they just walk away with blank expressions. It's awkward, unrealistic, and frankly, poorly done. For a company like Samsung, this feels lazy and cheap. But this isn't the only AI-generated marketing content they've been pushing. Samsung also released another teaser focusing on the phone's low-light video capabilities. This video, titled "Brighten Your After Hours," is supposed to showcase the S26's nightography features. Instead of actually filming with the S26 to show off its camera quality, Samsung used AI to generate the entire clip. They only acknowledged this at the end with a small disclaimer saying the content was generated with AI assistance. This is particularly frustrating because it makes you question Samsung's confidence in their own product. If the S26 Ultra's camera is as good as they claim, why not use it to shoot the marketing video? Using AI-generated content for camera marketing feels counterproductive and honestly makes the phone's capabilities seem questionable. It's like a restaurant advertising their food with plastic display models instead of actual dishes. The irony here is that the privacy display feature might actually be ahead of its time. This is genuinely innovative technology that no other smartphone manufacturer is offering right now. It could be as groundbreaking as some of Samsung's past innovations, but the poor marketing is overshadowing the actual achievement. Industry expectations suggest that the Galaxy S26 series will focus more on incremental improvements rather than dramatic design changes. This makes sense given that smartphone design has largely plateaued in recent years. The real improvements are happening in software, camera processing, and features like this privacy display. Samsung has been ramping up their marketing efforts as the launch date approaches. They've released several teasers highlighting different aspects of the device. While some of these teasers are informative, the over-reliance on AI-generated content is concerning. It raises questions about whether Samsung is rushing to market or if they lack confidence in their actual product capabilities. The S26 Ultra is shaping up to be a solid flagship phone with some interesting features. The camera system sounds impressive on paper, especially that quad rear setup. The privacy display could be a game-changer for people concerned about digital privacy in public spaces. However, Samsung's marketing strategy is doing the phone no favors. When you use AI to demonstrate camera quality or create unrealistic scenarios, you're not building trust with potential customers. You're creating doubt about whether the product can actually deliver on its promises. So what's the bottom line here? The Samsung S26 Ultra has the potential to be a really interesting phone, especially with that privacy display feature. But Samsung's recent marketing choices are raising red flags about their confidence in the product. If you're considering upgrading, I'd wait for the official launch on February 25th to see real demos and actual footage shot with the phone. Don't let AI-generated marketing videos influence your decision either way. What do you think about Samsung using AI for their marketing campaigns? Do you find the privacy display feature appealing, or is it just a gimmick? Let me know in the comments below. If you found this video helpful, hit that like button and subscribe for more tech news. And ring that notification bell so you don't miss our coverage of the Galaxy Unpacked event next month. Until then, stay curious about tech, but always think critically about what companies are telling you. So that's it for today's video. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to our channel for more tech news and updates.